Other sites that we'll consider in the course really don't have to do with, are not Jewish sites at all, but actually are sites of Christian significance or Christian Muslim significance and so forth. So an excellent example is, I'll be also looking at two Christian sites. We'll really juxtapose two critical Christian sites that have come to play an important role in Palestinian life. The first is the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, which is believed to be on the site of Jesus' birth. And the other, and that church is in Palestinian territory. Bethlehem is part of the Palestinian Authority and will become part of an independent Palestinian state if and when such a state comes to fruition. Whereas the Church of the Annunciation and the Church of the Nativity is also, it's an ancient church that goes back to the 4th century. Whereas in Nazareth, the largest Arab town in the state of Israel, in the Galilee, the site of Jesus' youth, the Church of the Annunciation there is a modern church. It was only completed in the late 60s. Now, it's very interesting to compare the role that these two churches and the religious celebration around them have played in Palestinian life. In the case of the Bethlehem Church, Bethlehem has become an important symbol of Palestinian autonomy. And so, for example, when Yasser Arafat was still alive, the celebration of Christmas Mass at the Church of the Nativity was extremely important for him. He was always present. And so it became as much, or almost as much, a national celebration of a kind of Palestinian autonomy as a religious celebration for Christianity. And there was a kind of confluence there of the Muslim and Christian sides of Palestinian Arab identity. In the case of Nazareth, the situation is quite different, and the site of the Church of the Annunciation has actually become a flashpoint of inner Palestinian Muslim-Christian tensions. And this has to do with plans unveiled by Israel, actually, in the lead up to the year 2000. Because of the symbolic importance of the year 2000, Israel was hoping or expecting that many tourists, Christian pilgrims in particular, would flock to places like Nazareth and wanted to accommodate them better, wanted also to help develop Nazareth economically in the process. And the plans involved the creation of a large plaza in front of the Church of the Annunciation. This potentially involved the demolition of a small mosque that existed near the Church of the Annunciation, a small mosque named after the nephew of Salah ad-Din, the great Muslim general who fought against the Crusaders in the Middle Ages. This, of course, touched a lot of nerves and led to a Muslim movement actually to erect a mosque on this plaza. For political reasons, Israel initially agreed that the mosque could be established there, which provoked the ire of many in the Christian world, including the Vatican, that did not want to see such an important site for Christianity to have to undergo competition and, in fact, potentially to be overshadowed by a mosque. The plans for the mosque were, in fact, rather grandiose. And so, in a way, a tale of two churches, comparing the Church of the Nativity and the Church of the Annunciation, offers really a valuable tale how in this land, leave aside the Jewish-Muslim question, the Israeli-Palestinian question, within the Palestinian side there are critical tensions that need to be negotiated.